Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. All praise belongs to Allah, Lord of the worlds. We send peace and blessings upon the final messenger Muhammad, upon his family, his companions, and all those who follow his path until the last day. My dear brothers and sisters, today we are not listening to a story meant only for the ears. This is a journey meant for the heart. The life of Prophet Muhammad is not history locked in books. It is guidance walking on the earth. It is mercy in human form. It is hope for the broken, light for the confused, and direction for the lost. Every stage of his life teaches us something: how to deal with pain, how to handle success, how to forgive when you have power, and how to trust Allah when everything seems to fall apart. Let us walk together from his blessed birth to his noble passing and reflect, not just listen. Before the birth of Prophet Muhammad, the world was drowning in darkness. Arabia was trapped in ignorance. People worshipped idols they carved with their own hands. Girls were buried alive out of shame, the strong oppressed. The weak, alcohol, gambling, and tribal pride ruled society. Globally, empires were corrupt, justice was rare, morality was collapsing, humanity was desperate for guidance, even if it did not realize it. And in this darkness, Allah prepared the arrival of light. Prophet Muhammad belonged to the noble tribe of Quraysh, from the respected clan of Banu Hashim. His lineage traces back to Prophet Ibrahim through Ismail. This was not accidental. Allah chooses the purest paths for his messengers. His father, Abdullah, was a noble and kind man. However, while returning from a trade journey, Abdullah fell ill and passed away in Medina before his son was born. From the very beginning, Allah showed us that this prophet would not rely on a powerful father or inherited wealth. His reliance would be solely upon Allah. His mother, Amina Urwa, was gentle and dignified. During her pregnancy, she experienced peace and calmness. She later mentioned seeing light, symbolizing the illumination her child would bring to the world. Allah says in the Quran, "And we have not sent you except as a mercy to the worlds." Surah Al-Anbiya 21,107. He did not come as a ruler or a conqueror. He came as mercy to humans, animals, believers, and even enemies. As was the custom of the Arabs, the prophet was sent to the desert to be breastfed. He was taken by Halima Sadiya Ra, a poor woman at the time. From the moment she took him, her life transformed. Her weak animals became strong. Her empty home became full. Her hardship turned into ease. Allah was teaching the world early: whoever keeps the prophet close, Allah fills their life with barakah. During this period, the incident of the opening of the chest occurred where Angel Jibril purified his heart. This showed that Allah was preparing him spiritually for a great mission. At the age of 6, Prophet Muhammad lost his mother, Amina Urwa. Imagine a child standing beside a grave alone except for Allah. Soon after, his grandfather Abdul Muttalib passed away. The responsibility then fell upon his uncle Abu Talib. Despite being an orphan, Allah protected him at every step. Allah later reminded him, "Did he not find you an orphan and give you shelter?" Surah Ad-Duha 936. This is a message for every orphan, every lonely soul. You are never alone when Allah is with you. As a young man, Prophet Muhammad worked as a shepherd. Scholars mention that almost every prophet was a shepherd because shepherding builds patience, responsibility, and leadership. Later, he entered trade. His honesty, fairness, and truthfulness were unmatched. People trusted him with their wealth and secrets. They called him Al-Amin, the trustworthy. He never bowed to idols. He never drank alcohol. He never participated in moral gatherings. Allah was protecting his character long before prophethood. When the Kaaba was rebuilt and tribes nearly went to war over placing the black stone, it was Muhammad who resolved the conflict peacefully, showing wisdom far beyond his years. At the age of 25, Prophet Muhammad married Khadija bint Khuwaylid. She was noble, intelligent, and successful. Their marriage was built on trust, respect, and love. She was his peace in a chaotic world. Later, she would become the first believer, the first supporter of Islam, and the greatest comfort in the hardest moments. He loved her deeply and honored her long after her passing. At the age of 40, while meditating in the cave of Hira, Angel Jibril appeared. Read. Terrified and trembling, the prophet returned home. Khadija comforted him and reassured him that Allah would never abandon a man of such character. The first verses of the Quran were revealed, calling humanity to knowledge, reflection, and accountability. The message was simple but powerful: worship one Allah, abandon injustice, and prepare for the hereafter. The Quraysh responded with hatred, the weak were tortured, the Prophet was mocked, insulted, and threatened. Yet he remained patient, trusting Allah completely. The Prophet lost Khadija and Abu Talib in the same year, grief upon grief. He traveled to Taif seeking support, but was stoned until he bled. Still, he prayed for their guidance instead of revenge. Allah honored him with the night journey. Prayer was gifted to the Ummah, a direct connection between the servant and Allah. The migration to Medina changed history. Brotherhood replaced tribalism, justice replaced oppression. The Prophet lived humbly despite leadership. Even in war, Islam taught mercy. At the conquest of Makkah, the Prophet forgave those who tortured him. His final message emphasized equality, justice, and holding firmly to the Quran and Sunnah. On a Monday, resting in the lap of Ashura, Prophet Muhammad returned to Allah. His final advice, As-Salah, As-Salah.